Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back, guys. And today is the first day of the week. Right, it's another Monday, right? So yes, hi Bradley, Hubert, nice to see you. Muhammad Amit, Assalamu alaikum. Oh, I think it's a way of saying hello. Yes, hello to you. Assalamu alaikum. Correct, something like that. All right. Where are you from? I mean, thank you so much. I mean, yeah. Okay. So yes, thank you for coming in, guys. And today, okay, in this session, Forex Trading Plan on the 2022 October the 10th. Yeah, we are going to analyze out what are the currency pairs that we are going to trade. Okay, and currently, okay, take note. Okay, because today is actually a holiday. There's plenty of holiday today, so basically we are going to experience a lot of low liquidity trading today. Okay, so yeah, so today Japan on holiday, Canada on holiday, and US also on holiday. All right. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Since we are coming in here to do up all this trading, okay, we still have to plan. Correct. Okay. Hi, Aiden. Nice to see you here. All right. So yes. First of all, Aussie CAD. Yes, Aussie CAD. Since last week, we have been planning to go for selling for Aussie CAD, and we managed to see. Okay, so the selling is also coming in now. So tentatively, by looking at this today, okay, will there be any chance that the Aussie will actually still continue for the selling? Okay. Looks like okay the Aussie CAD is actually still on the selling mode. Okay, so for this, all right, we are going to look out for more or less looking out for some resistance or support that can help us to analyze what it's going to be like. Okay, for at the moment from what I see here, okay, over at this point here, okay, let's see what do we have over here that we are going to take a look. Well, tentatively, I would say that the support is actually still pretty near. Okay, so we still have although it's near, okay, but then again is that we still have quite a good space to go for a selling. So at the moment, I would say that for Aussie CAD, we may experience some pullback today. All right, so this pullback may actually give us some chance to sell later on, but we need a lot of patience. Okay, we need a lot of patience here. Okay, so yeah, and for now, okay, hi Marcus, nice to see you here. Right, so over here, okay, we are actually looking into this area here. Okay, this area here, the pullback may hit here, and then we may go down for another 60 pips of space. All right, so tentatively, by looking at this Aussie CAD, we need a lot of patience before we can actually start selling. So do pay attention to this, but I'm not going to put this into my selling list unless, let's say, tomorrow when the volume is better, okay, then we will go for it. All right. Okay, Aussie franc. Let's take a look at Aussie franc. Well, Aussie franc today, we are also looking out for selling. Okay, we're also looking out for selling. Same thing, Aussie franc. We are tentatively on the support over here, as we can see right now. It's building on the support. So at the moment, for this Aussie franc, if I'm going for selling, okay, if I'm going for selling over at this area here, we may want to look at this area of resistance. Okay, this area of resistance over here, which I think today is still going on the buy side for retracement. So currently, I will prefer to wait for a little while before I actually take action. Okay, so let's skip this first. Well, Aussie yen. Well, Aussie yen will be good. Okay, looking at Aussie yen today, Aussie yen is also in the bear. Right, so tentatively by looking at this Aussie yen in the bear, but the first thing first that we must break the support level over here. Okay, there's a support level over at this point here, which is very strong here. That I will prefer to wait for it to break the support. Then after that, okay, the support is here. All right. So after that, after it breaks the support, okay, then we will go for selling. After that, okay, after it retests the support as a resistance, then I will go for it. Okay, so Aussie yen maybe one. Okay, then Let me put this into my selling list. Okay. Right. So let's move on to Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi. Well, by looking at the Aussie Kiwi over here, we can see it is still in a bullish run. Okay, so in the bull, so tentatively all these are a little pullback here. As I can see, this Aussie Kiwi. Okay, the pullback over here, but is that a this pullback? Okay, will it have a chance for us to sell in this pullback session? I would say yes, there may be a chance. All right, so by looking at this point here, we can see that the support is here. We have about 50 pips to go. So for Aussie Kiwi, yes, today if we are going for a selling, we can look out for this support over here. All right, this area of support. Okay, so this may be one that we can take a look. But for resistance wise, okay, as for resistance wise, we are actually quite high up over here, whereby looking at this point here, okay, this is the resistance, but the area of value is actually over here. Okay, so in this case, I will still put the resistance over at this area because highly likely when it retraces upwards to hit on the resistance, this area may have a good chance for selling. Okay. So later on in the UK session, perhaps we will have more time to actually go into it. All right, then we will see how Aussie Kiwi reacts. Okay, but tentatively, I will not be putting Aussie Kiwi into my selling list. All right. So for Aussie dollar, well, for Aussie dollar, let's take a look at Aussie dollar at this point here. Aussie dollar, we are actually looking out for selling. All right. So tentatively for Aussie dollar, all right, let me see where shall I place my support. Okay, because as we can see, Aussie dollar is actually coming in for selling at this point here. And right now we are actually on the support. Okay, no, sorry, we are not on the support. We are near to the support. Okay, we are near to the support. So currently, okay, for this, okay, that we can look at this level, right? So let's check. Well, at this point here, we can see the bear is actually turning downwards for selling. So at the moment, I will still see that the resistance has no change. So tentatively, how many pips are we away from the support level? We are still about 60 pips away from the support level. So I think that is still quite good. Okay, so currently, okay, by looking at this point here, we can wait for a new cycle for selling in this H1 level, where I see that the H1 level, if I'm going to sell in the new cycle of selling, we may need to test on this resistance first. Okay, there's a resistance level here. So this area, okay, this area that for selling is quite possible, but we just need to wait. All right. So I'm going to put Aussie dollar, all right, into my selling list. Okay. Okay, so next to go, Euro Aussie. By looking at Euro Aussie, we are still in the bull, which is very obvious. So only buying, no selling. Well, Euro CAD. So at this point here, Euro CAD, we are in the bear, but now it has actually escalating in the form of buying bull. Okay, so the bull is on the move. So tentatively, all this may be a pullback. Okay, but then again, is that today this pullback may come to an end, and this is one of the support level that we are looking out for. Okay, let's check. Yep. Okay, so this area, okay, this area here, this range here. Okay, so now right now we are on the support. So people who are buying Euro CAD will be good for you. Okay. All right. So let's go into Euro Yen. Well, Euro Yen, will there be a good chance for selling today? Okay, by looking at this, okay, the whole of this Euro Yen, we are actually still moving on the move or on the bull. So on this bull, okay, in this bull, do we have a chance to sell like last week? We do have a chance to sell, am I right? Well, okay, by looking at this, okay, tentatively, I would say that selling, I would say still there may be a chance. Okay, there may be still a chance for selling, but then again, we still need to be very careful of the support level that we are going to experience. Now it's turning downwards. Seems like it's going to retest a certain level of support before it actually start to go for a buy. So will there be any chance that we can grab? Okay, let's see. This is the first support that we are looking at. Okay. So it's actually quite low over here, correct? We are 22 pips away. But this support is not very strong. I will say that this is the one that I'm looking out for. Okay, so this is one that we have about 60 pips of space. Okay, 60 pips of space. For me, I will choose to wait for this euro yen to break this resistance. Then below that we have a retesting of the resistance. Then we will go for a selling. So this is the area. Let's wait for it to break this area first. Then after that, I think that will be a good one to sell. Okay, so euro yen. Okay, I'm going to put this euro yen into my watch list. Okay. Right. So euro kiwi. How about euro kiwi? Well, euro kiwi very straightforward. We are also in the bull. So buyers can take note for euro kiwi, but sellers stay away. Okay. Well, for euro dollar. Yes, euro dollar. We are still in the bear. Well, in the bear, we are still looking out for about a 95. The price of 95, 96. So tentatively, I'm still looking at this euro dollar. There's a good chance of selling. So currently, we are now going for we are still on the mood of selling here. So euro are still experiencing a lot of challenge over here for it to recover to 1:1. But tentatively, let us look at this level first. Okay, the support level here. Well, I am now at this level, okay, where I still have about a 70 pips to go. 70 pips to go. So I guess this is pretty good. Okay, especially over at this point here is actually now retesting this resistance to become a selling. So I guess this one, well, I think euro dollar and euro yen is pretty good. Okay, we can take note of this. All right. Okay, so let's move on. Hi, MK. Nice to see you here, MK. Well, thank you so much for coming in. And over here, okay, so for Pound Aussie over here, right? Sorry, just to introduce to MK, this is a session where I will do out my analysis to pick up some of the potential pairs for me to sell later on. Okay, if there's a chance in the UK section. So tentatively, okay, I'll be doing out all this analysis work so that later on we will just pick up a few of the currency pairs so that we can focus all these currency pairs. We don't have to focus everything. Okay. All right. So Pound Aussie is very straightforward. We are still in the bull. So buyers can take note. Okay. But sellers have to stay away. So I'm looking out for selling trades. So I will just quickly browse through. Okay. So for Pound CAD, we are in the bear. Okay. Taking a look, we are still in the bear. Tested once and now retraced upwards. Seems like the pound, okay, seems like Pound CAD is actually looking out for something. All right. So at this point here, I will still say that currently, okay, this is the support is actually quite low. Okay, but then I'm still looking for a selling. So currently for the selling wise, all right. So I'll be looking out for things like say well, this Pound CAD has a potential of selling. Oh, that is a lot of pips. Okay, so currently, okay, I will see that from this current price to this level is about 488 pips. So Pound CAD is still looking good to sell. So let's look out for the nearest support level first. Okay, which I can see is there's about 67 pips to go. Okay, so tentatively, by looking at this, okay, right now we are about 70 pips to go. Okay, so resistance wise, okay, we have actually tested once over here. Okay, so we are on the resistance right now. So it's a good chance. All right, so Pound CAD. Okay, I'm going to put Pound CAD into my watch list. Okay, so I hope there's a good chance here. All right, after there's a good chance of selling down to hit this support. Okay, all right. So for Pound franc, yeah, Pound franc. Well, Pound franc over here. Let's see. Okay, by looking at this Pound franc. Okay, this Pound franc is actually right now is actually looking out for things like similar to Pound CAD. Now, tentatively, by looking at this over that this Pound franc, well, Pound franc is actually now looking out for a support over at this area here, as we can see. right? So tentatively for pound franc, the support is the same, no change over here. So we still have about 90 pips to go. So it seems like it's coming down for a selling. Okay, so we can actually take a look at this pound franc as well today. Okay, so that we will get a chance to sell down. Okay, so but the same thing is that if the pound franc is actually retracing upwards, it's actually looking out for a resistance before it's actually coming for a selling. So where will be the resistance? Okay, the resistance right now we are on the resistance. Okay, right now we are on the resistance. It has already tested the resistance and now it's actually going for a selling pound franc. Okay, all right. So I'm going to put pound franc into my watch list. Okay, so that later on, okay, I'm going to sell this. All right, pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. Well, pound yen, once again, okay, we have, looks like it's actually turning down for a selling. So pound yen, will they have a chance to sell? But tentatively, we are on the support level. So at this moment, this area of support is actually pretty strong, as you can see. Then for pound yen wise, okay, if I'm going to sell, okay, I will make sure that I'm going to sell, right, for this, okay, this to this is about 30 pips. Along this way, okay, I will suggest a scalping. Okay, I'll suggest a scalping. Okay, then after that, after it breaks this support level, yes, then I guess we will have a good chance that we can continue the selling, all right, to the support level here, which I can see there's another 100 pips to go. Okay, so now we are on the resistance tentatively. Okay, so this resistance is actually here. So I guess this is still very good. Okay, pound yen to sell and at the point here. Okay, at this point here. Well, for pound yen, okay, so selling is still highly possible. Okay, so at this point here, okay, we are going to look at this pound kiwi. Sawadee krap, 168. Nice to see you here. Pound kiwi, we are still looking for a bull. So the bull is still buying. So tentatively, I'm going to skip this pound kiwi. Pound dollar. How about pound dollar? Let's take a look at pound dollar. Well, pound dollar, we are now looking out for a selling. Okay, I'm still looking for a selling here. There's opportunity. But let's see if the selling will persist on, if this support will be tested. So at the moment here, based on the current price to the support, we have about 45 pips. So for pound dollar, it's going to be something very similar to pound yen, that I'm going to do a scalping within this area first. And after that, I will have a good chance. Okay, let me check where's the good chance that I will go for a good selling. All right, then that is actually one way that I will see. Okay, I have one level here. Okay, I have one level here. So this level is something that I am quite keen. Okay, I'm quite keen. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Sorry, this level. This should be the level. Okay, then to this area. Okay, so this is the area that I'm looking out for. So currently, I'm going to watch out for the support level, which is going to be very near to me, which is going to be here. Okay, so along the way, okay, along this, all right, along this journey, I'm going to do some scalping first. Okay, so let me place this here. Okay, I have about 40 pips. Yes, that's right. So let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, correct. So along there, for pound dollar, if I'm going to sell, I'm going to do a scalping until this level of $1, 104.20. Okay, $1, 104.20. So over here, I have about 35 to 40 pips to go. So in this case here, I will do some scalping until it breaks the support here. Then I will be going aggressively in this area. Okay, so that's for pound dollar. All right, so pound dollar looks good. All right, I'm going to put pound dollar into my watch list. Okay, so next to go, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD over here, well, it looks like we are in the bull, but facing up with a resistance. So for dollar CAD, yes, although it's in the bull, but it's on the resistance. So that means to say that we may experience some pullback. So for a moment, I think dollar CAD, I think it's better to stay away, since the CAD is having holiday, the dollar is having holiday. So I think we can just keep it on this way. All right. So dollar franc, yes, dollar franc, we are still on the move to the moon. Okay, so tentatively, I'm going to stay away because I'm a seller. So buyers can take note. Buyer, you can take note about dollar franc, okay, for buying. So again, all right, for dollar yen. Well, dollar yen, I'm still looking for a buy. So no for selling since last week. I missed for many months. Okay, I'm still looking for a buy. But the thing is that I won't be selling for dollar yen. Okay, so if we are good at pullback, yes, sometimes there's a pullback here. Yes, you can grab some selling trades. If not, then you will just stick with your structure. Okay. All right. So Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin yesterday, okay, and the past 2 days, they're actually hovering around this area, 19,000. Okay, so tentatively, okay, I guess if we are still looking for any selling or any movement, I will suggest that just wait for the equity, the US equity to open later on. Okay, then you will decide how it goes. All right, if not, then I will just stay away until tomorrow. Okay, all right. So yep, I think the goal. Okay, let me answer some question for the goal. Yes, the goal last week. Yes, yes, indeed, we did projected that the gold price will test on the 1726, and my selling target will be actually 1694. So and actually now it hits just nice. Okay, when the market opens, it hits on the 1694 as now today. Even last week on a Friday, we actually tested this 1694 when the non-farm actually occurs. So currently, now it's actually coming in. It hits this level. So do I have a new target today? Well, I would say that currently, okay, the new target for this gold trading, tentatively, if you are basing on simple support and resistance, okay, and we have a very smooth traffic over here, and another level over here. Okay, that will give you a very simple analysis basing on the support and resistance. Okay. Well, however, okay, however, I will be looking in that more than just support and resistance from this gold trading, because the gold is now is a bit different in a way. So support wise, the targeted price, I will still say that yes, is still in this area, 1660 for selling. But of course, we will not just come down straight away with this level, okay, one straight line down, all right, unless something important that happens. Well, once again, then by looking at this, okay, so I'm going to change this, okay, to a resistance, so that it's easier for us to take a look. So tentatively, okay, just look at the area of values here. Okay, so we will be looking out if there's a chance of retracing upwards. Okay, I will be looking at 1694. So 1694, after it tested this area without breaking, then we will see that there may be a good chance of 1660. Okay, 1660. So that is a very good chance there. So for this goal, okay, we can pay attention to this level. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this. Okay, because yeah, I'm answering the goal question because I received some private message into my Facebook page. All right, my Facebook page, there's a link under this description box, so you can click on if you have any question to ask me, but do give me some time to reply. Okay, so last week, okay, yes, for the goal successfully has met up with our target here. So I hope that is good for everyone. All right, thank you so much for the support and kind words in my page. So I'd like to thank all of you for this gold trading that took up the advice and really taken your profit and actually share your joy with me. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so and this is everything from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you in the London session, which is about another 1.5 hours later. Okay, I shall see you there for a live trading and a live analysis discussion. So do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget, please remember to smash the like button for the effort behind the video. All right. Okay, so I shall see you later on. If it will be good, if you after my live streaming, leave a comment. Okay, leave a comment below to help me to trigger the algorithm in the YouTube channel. All right. Thank you so much, guys. And this is everything from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you later.